Hi Gemini, welcome to your November 2021 tarot reading and happy Halloween. Halloween is that time of the year when the veil between us and the spirit world lifts, so that your loved ones on the other side will find it much easier to send you a message or to give you a sign that they're around. So as it is such a spiritual time of the year, I am going to add a little bit more to your reading this month, and we are going to use a crystal ball to scry and ask the spirit world for a message for you. But before we do that, let's start as usual with the tarot cards and see what's coming up for you this month. We will look as usual at your love and relationships, then your work and money. We'll also check to see what challenges you have coming up and where you might experience good luck. As usual, if you have my book Tarot in 5 Minutes, make sure that you refer to the cards that come up for you in today's reading in the book, and that way you'll just get a few extra special messages. So let's start with your love and relationships, and you have received the 8 of Swords. So here we see a woman who is blindfolded and she's tied up. Traditionally, this card means being too afraid to look, to use your eyes, because if you do look, it means that you will have to do something about it, right? And change even perhaps. And change isn't always easy. I feel primarily this month, Gemini, that this card is talking about the most important relationship in your life, and that is the relationship with you. And I say this with love, but it's time to deal with the stuff that has been holding you back and screwing, and I'm going to use that word, screwing with the relationships in your life and screwing with the people around you. Like, this could mean your relationship with your partner. It could be a relationship with family, kids, parents, colleagues at work, friends, anything. Where there is conflict, that's where you'll find yourself perhaps sometimes getting a little bit angry or feeling, I just want to run away from it all. And that's what this card wants to talk about, Gemini. Okay, so what we need to talk about here is communication. I feel you need to learn how to communicate better in a way that makes you feel better, and also to listen as well. The temptation sometimes is to want to run away and say, I don't want to deal with it, okay? I just want peace. But that's running away. And the problem with that is that there's only so many situations that we can run away from before they just start to come back again, and the pattern keeps repeating and it gets stressful and stressful. So the key message this month, Gemini, is be clear in your communications with your loved ones, your friends, your colleagues. If you're not happy, try to work out why and be logical, okay? Not emotional, be logical. Get your thoughts clear and then calmly say to the people concerned, when the moment is right, what you're feeling. But also be prepared to listen, because maybe they have things to say too. So either way, communication is a good thing, and I feel that this communication needs to be driven by you. That's what this card is saying. You are at the center of this, and it will make the people respect you more. Remember, if you are stressed by the people in your life, then it's time to start sorting it out. And finally, remember, saying sorry isn't a weakness, it is a strength. I'm not going to predict anything this month when it comes to romance or meeting somebody, because that's not really coming up in the cards for you this month. The only thing that's important this month for you, Gemini, is getting this sorted, your head. Do that and everything else is going to be much, much better for you, okay? So that was your love and relationships this month. Quite powerful, really, wasn't it? Next, we are going to look at your work and your money. And you have received the 8 of Wands. Here we see 8 wands flying through the air. What it means is that there's no obstacles and it's speed, carpe diem. Whatever you put your effort into this month, do it with passion and a bit of gusto, okay? Whether that's a job, your hobbies, studies, something to do with finances, whatever it is, it will take off if you put that effort, if you put a little bit of wind under it. So take a few risks. This could predict some lucky breaks for you. So this is clear flying. So communications are much more clear if you're clear. So don't be afraid to say what's on your mind. If you're buying or selling something, because this falls into your money area, I think that's going to happen quite quickly for you. If you're investing more time in your business, that can suddenly take off, or a hobby, or a side business even that you're doing, that you're just starting off. Also, as your health is your wealth, this means plain sailing. But I think particularly though, as it's about free flowing, I feel when you deal with stressful situations in your life, or maybe like we talked about with the communication, suddenly you feel calmer, you feel unblocked, and that really helps your health as well. So whatever you need to happen to do with your health, your money, or your wealth this month, there aren't any obstacles in the way. So it's up to you, Gemini, make the most of it. So that is your work and money for November. Next, we'll look to see what challenges you might face this month, and you have received the World card. Now, the first thing to notice is that this is a major destiny card, so the message is important. The World here is completion. It's the end and it's the beginning. Right? So something happens this month, Gemini, where you are moving on. It could be a practical situation that you're moving on from, like a house or a job, or you're finishing a relationship. There's a sense of something moving on. It's just time. That's all that's saying. It's just time. Or it could be a mindset that you're moving on from. You're saying, do you know, enough of this cycle. I need to break this pattern. You're learning how to see, actually, I want to say that you're learning how to see and communicate better, and that breaks patterns. Okay, and that is, it's just time, where you feel it's just time, I'm sick of this, right? Now, this hasn't been easy, or getting to this stage might not have been easy, but that's why it is in your challenge areas. So when you deal with your challenge, as you're going to be doing this month, whatever it is, then you're going to fly high, you're going to soar like a bird, okay? So it really is worth taking time to make any adjustments this month. So that is where your challenge was. Finally, we'll look to see where you might experience some good luck, and you have received the beautiful Magician, yet another destiny card. So we know that your challenges and your luck are part of your destiny this month. Here we have the Magician, who has all the tools of the tarot at his disposal. He has the wand, he's got the pentacles, the cup, and the sword. This is the tarot's way of saying, Gemini, that you have what it takes to do what you want. You have all the tools in your kit. So whatever you want, more love, calmer relationships, money, fulfilling work, better health, you have the tools to make it happen. You know what you need to do. Part of the reason is you just have to accept that you have all the tools, and you have to want to do something with them. So if you follow through this month on what you want, that is where you will experience phenomenal good luck. And I actually use that word, not just this month, but ongoing. You have what it takes to make it happen. So that is your luck for November, okay? I really want you to listen to that message. So finally, we are going to use the crystal ball. We're going to work with the crystal ball. And as I look into this crystal ball, take a look yourself to see if any shapes appear which remind you of anything, because that's how messages appear. If I receive any messages as we go along, I'll type them into the video afterwards, because I don't want to break the flow by talking. See this as a relaxing meditation just for 2 minutes. Welcome back, Gemini. How was that? So that is your magic month of November. I do hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, I'd appreciate if you could give me a like and subscribe, because that will help me on YouTube. And in the meantime, I look forward to seeing you next month. Bye.